So, did y'all see this white woman has been pretending to be black? It's like a reverse imitation of life. Her name is Rachel Dolezal? Okay, so I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but Rachel was not, I mean, I don't mean like she was talking with a black accent or she liked hip hop. I mean like Rachel had a curly weave or dreadlocks or braids. Rachel was the president of the NAACP. Rachel taught a class at a university called the Black Women's Struggle. She, in her mind, she was black for real. To the point where when people asked her about her race, her ethnicity, she was like, I mean, well, we're all from the African continent. So it's levels to this stuff. So it all came out because she had filed a lot of reports claiming that she was the target of hate crimes. Like she had been receiving packages in the mail, threats, all those type of things. So people were like, she's receiving a lot of hate crimes. And so I guess they started looking into it and looking into her as well. And I guess they reached out to her parents, and her parents was like, yeah, Rachel is white. We're Czech, Swedish, and German. She's always had like an interest in black culture, but it kind of went left. After 2004, she got a divorce from a black man, and she was really going to be down after that. So what do y'all think?
I mean, clearly we're witnessing the results of some type of mental breakdown. There's obviously an issue here. And I just kind of look at her parents a little side-eye because y'all know something wrong with y'all child. Y'all know something's not right. So if that were my kid, I wouldn't expose my kid. I would try to get my kid the help that they need behind the scenes.
But she hadn't been speaking to her parents.
I wouldn't expose, speaking or not speaking, I'm not exposing my child or any relative to the media to be eaten up the way she's being eaten up and roasted right now. People are like trolling her on Facebook and everything. It's just too much. And she clearly has a problem. Something's wrong. You're not black, ma'am.
But she can be.
She can, you can be whatever you want to be. And the other thing too is, I mean, except for the whole like reporting hate crimes that aren't actually happening thing, I don't really see the great harm that she's done to anybody. I mean, she's fighting for black people, whatever.
No, she was really fighting for
we
black
could
people.
use whoever who wants to fight for the cause. Like, I don't really feel like she did anything wrong. So, I mean, she needs help, but I don't know if people attacking her is like the right thing to do. So,
kind of piggying back off of what Jasmine said, like I think it's her relationship with her parents is very, very suspicious to me, and I also think that something mentally or emotionally traumatic happened to her for you to like just snap and then all of a sudden like go so hard to be something that you're not. Maybe her husband thought that she didn't understand his culture enough. I don't know, but something has happened after that marriage and with her parents for her just to go off the cliff. And
man, I'm just like, she lost that blackness, was like, I'm gonna get it back some kind of way. Like, I'm be a black woman there. I mean, I'm not mad, because she was doing positive things aside from the hate crime kind of thing is left. But listen, there's plenty of people who don't step up, who are black women or who do things. So, it's not bad. And I don't fault her parents, because I think they don't want to start living a lie either. It's like you ask me this question. You could say no comment. I mean, no comment probably would have been best. But it's kind of like, no, she's not black. And I'm tired of her acting like she is. Yeah, I mean, because yeah. And I'm sure they've probably reached, like, I doubt you would cut your child off because she's doing that. She probably is like, I can't hold up my lie if I have these white parents, so I'm going to separate from you. I'm sure that hurts them, so it's like, maybe if I expose her, I can get her back in a roundabout kind of way. Not the best approach.
Let me feed my mentally ill relative to the wolves.
But see, I mean, it's obviously a mental thing, but... Mentally ill? Yeah, I don't know if it's mentally ill.
Mentally, it's something off, I think.
Something it reminds me of single white female.
It is.
But it's not all the way crazy. I think... To me, if she would just
identity. I mean, you started a new identity in a way that I don't.
Like, listen, we all had them white girls in high school who had like the bobs, the black girl bobs, but they knew they was white. If you asked Rachel, she wrote down, "I'm white, black, and Native American." Like, Rachel, come on now.
I don't think the fact that she wanted to be black is the problem. That I say something's mentally wrong, but the fact that she's really like trying to pass herself off as black, that's like. Right, and that's why I'm like mentally, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but
She ain't all the way convinced herself because when the news reporters in her face, she was like, I don't know how to answer that question. You know what I'm saying? So she knew.
Right. Like, ma'am, here's your options.
But the fact that Rachel was posting pictures talking about she was going natural, like, I'm asleep. That's something wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe she had a chemical in her.
Perhaps.
She like,
It
hey,
was a
natural,
wig.
right? I'm going natural from my wig. I'm trying this wig.
The wig was the natural. Was
Right,
her
I'm
going
trying
natural.
I'm trying the natural wig now. No, I'm just laying.
That's not your natural.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. Like,
I just feel bad for her.
I mean, in a way, I kind of feel like she's, a little like pathetic, and so you do kind of feel bad because I too agree with Jasmine. I think that if you call me, fine. If I'm a little irritated with the fact that she pretends that she is black, after everything, whatever, then I might spew it out because I'm like, oh, she's not black, she's white. But I'm not gonna get on no TV. I'm not gonna talk to nobody. That's very that's not helpful. That's very vindictive, and that's definitely it doesn't seem like right. It doesn't help anything, and so. To me, I thought her parents were shady because I'm in the same concept of protect your family. Even when they act a fool, we all you got at the end of the day. So I feel bad for her in that concept. And I think, it's just interesting to me. That's all. It's like, because you could have done a lot, but you probably wouldn't have been taken as seriously if you just said you were white. Right. And, because I feel like some people, you have to prove a lot to be able to get black people to be like, okay. I'll give you a chance to be NAACP president or do whatever. So who knows? I don't 100% believe that she's mentally ill. Even though I do think the whole reporting hate crimes that may or may not have happened is a little weird. I do think she's a pathological liar.
Right.
Okay, well. I ain't got a degree in that shit, so I don't know.
Something switched.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I don't want this to turn into something, though, where it is a bunch of white people then trying to be black and saying, I am black, I'm transracial, like you guys are saying. I don't want black people to be out here saying, I'm actually white, I'm transracial, because that shit is just stupid. But at the same token, I feel like if you're going to go and if you really like a culture or something that much that you're trying to, educate people about it, you've learned all this stuff, you want to fight for it or whatever, then hey, if you're not hurting nobody, then I don't see the issue. Because I did see people cussing her out on her Facebook page. I'm like, yeah. She's just one person. It's not like she's running for president of the country and she's been like, I'm black.
She was just NAACP president of a particular chapter.
Chapter, yeah. So I think, me personally, I think something is a little off. I don't really fault the parents because I could see if my family member was pretending to be white and they asked me, I would be very frustrated. If they had been pretending to be white for 10 years, I would be very frustrated. And and you hadn't been speaking to me, I would be like, I wouldn't, like I said, I don't agree with them sitting down and talking to a camera crew or anything like that. But if you call me on the phone, is so-and-so white? No, she's not, she's black. Yeah. And that would be the end of it. I just think, what I do agree with what the mother said, if she had done this as herself, her true self, it still would have been valuable. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a black studies professor in college who was white. And I walked in there skeptical, but when I tell you the man was so passionate and so educated, he taught me a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you do it just honestly, now all her work is questioned. She really did good work, but now all of it is questioned. It's like a joke now. Yeah. So I think that hurts the cause. Yeah. When people call in for hate crimes now, it's like, is this really a hate crime? Is this another Rachel? Whatever. You gotta... Yeah, it's bigger than you, so just be you. That's what we think about Miss Rachel. Let us know what you think about her actions, whether or not it hurts the black community. What do you think her parents were wrong for putting her out there like that? Let us know in the comment section below. And for more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/MadameNoire.